Hello, virtual learners. My name is Mr. Goodwin, and I'm going to give you a quick little lesson on how to make a zine. That's right, it's pronounced zine as in like a magazine. This is going to be a short video on just the presentation that I gave to my in-person kids, but it's going to be much shorter. So, without further ado, here we go. Zines. What is a zine? Basically, like I said, it's like an artist magazine or kind of comic kind of deal. It's a self-published, self-created miniature book, and it's made in small circulation. And by that, I mean it's made with only like a few copies. People will take their drawn zines and photocopy them and make multiple copies and then often sell them or trade them. So, what are zines about? They can be about basically anything. I mean, here's just a few topics, and I'll let you look at the attachment that I sent with this activity. But it could be about identity. It can be a how-to. Those are very popular. It could be something that you're an expert on. It could be fun facts. Or it could just be something completely random. I'll let you look at these examples. So maybe it's about anime, teaching someone an instrument, or just something weird like the life of an octopus. That could be scientific or just silly. So, what do I need to create a zine? Well, you'll want some kind of paper. This could be like the back of a letter. It can be some normal printer paper. It can be notebook paper. It doesn't really make too much of a difference. And you'll need a drawing utensil. You can use any drawing utensil you want. It could be pencil, marker, pen. Doesn't make a difference. And you'll also need a pair of scissors for one part of the book. You'll also want ideas, facts, and your imagination. So, I know it's hard to see this from the video, but you'll want to look at my example if you want to see like how I made a story.
Pardon the interruption. This is the last call for pictures. Anyone that hasn't gotten their picture taken, this is the last call.
Last call for pictures. Just skip that part. But anyway, yeah, here's just an example of a story that I made. And then here's like, maybe you want to make an evolution kind of zine, like a tadpole growing into a frog, a seed growing into a flower, that kind of deal, or a how-to, like this one's how to make pancakes. Here's just a random one about frogs wearing hats that I made. I just looked on Google Images, and I looked up frog drawings, and I just drew some frogs, and I drew hats on them. So, I'm going to teach you how to actually make a zine. So, I'm going to use a standard piece of printer paper, and you want to hold it like this, horizontally. Then you'll fold it hot dog style, just like a hot dog bun. And whenever you fold, let me bring this a little bit closer. You want to hold those corners nice and neat. Line up the corners first, hold it while you fold it, and then you crease it. So I got a nice hot dog. Now, open up your hot dog and turn it this way, vertically. Now you'll want to hold it like this and just simply fold it hamburger style. Remember to line up those corners. And then you'll crease it. And it looks just like this. But don't open it this time. Now I'm just going to fold it one more time, upwards. I lined up my corners. And it should look just like this. Now that it's done, I simply open it and I have 8 even rectangles. At this point, we're going to number it. So, I'm going to show you my big zine. And as you can see from the screen, this is what it will look like. On the bottom, you'll want to number it 1, 2, 3, 4, but you won't want to put it in the middle of the page like I did. I just did this so you can see it a lot easier. You want to draw in like maybe the corners. So like a light, number 1, drawing lightly, number 2, 3, 4. Draw it lightly so that you can erase it. So once you've drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, you just simply flip your paper upside down, and then you draw 5, 6, B, F. The B stands for back cover, and the F stands for front cover. Awesome. Once you've done that, go ahead and fold your paper hamburger style. Just watch how I do it. Just like this. And you'll notice that I made a line on mine. You don't have to draw a line, I'm just doing that so you know where to cut. You'll want to get some scissors, and you'll want to cut from the folded part. Notice that this is folded right to the intersection. Notice that B and 2 are right next to each other. I'm going to cut right to this intersection right here. Great. Once you've done that, open it back up. Then you'll want to fold your zine down, hot dog style. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom. Watch this part. Here's the magic trick. I tilt it this way, I've got a diamond. Now I just do this. Womp. And then it just falls into place. I got myself a book. Front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and back. If your numbers are wrong, that's okay. Just renumber it. But yeah, once you've got your book, you're good to go. You can start thinking of ideas that you want to do for your zine. And it's okay if you don't have ideas right away. You just kind of just gotta think of stuff. Just do random little doodles, and then you'll kind of think of an idea. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to ask me on Seesaw, and I'll see you later.